And record. Go! Pokken Tournament! Starting. Gotta change my seat now. Might get a little bit loud. I gotta move the mic to a better position. There we go. Oh, this is so cool. It's everything I hoped it would be. So, I get that it's a fighting game, but I also kind of wonder if type differences are going to make any sort of a major impact on the actual gameplay. Like, Sceptile is going to be in this game? I wonder if Blaziken will actually do increased damage to him or something. Or if that would be considered too unfair or overpowered in a fighting game. Shadow Mewtwo, there he is! Anime intercuts. I can dig it. Don't get me wrong, the car is pretty cool and all, but he is definitely overhyped. Ever since the movie came out with him. I like him and all, but too much hype, too much hype. Let me go ahead and try to increase the gain just a smidge. There we go, a little bit better. Should be able to hear me a little bit better.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Nia.
Hi, Nia.
I'm one of the battle trainers here in Ferrum. I battle alongside my trusty partner, Weavile. Have you ever seen a Pokemon this cute? I doubt it.
Okay, so the voice acting's a little off.
Oh, he's just sleeping over there. Don't mind him. You must be the interesting new trainer I heard about who's about to join us. How about I show you around and stuff?
Okay.
Right then, first things first. Welcome to the Ferrum Battle. Here in Ferrum, you'll need to work as one with your partner Pokemon and face off in some intense one-on-one battles. After you finish your trainer registration, you'll be given something called a Battle AR. It has a synergy stone built into it that allows you to synergize with your Pokemon in battle. But hey, we'll get into the details later. You've got a whole bunch of new experiences awaiting you here. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what sort of trainer you turn out to be. I'll give you whatever assistance I can, so just try to have some fun out there. Right then, let's get you registered.
My battle name? Casey. Actually, I think I might have misspelled that. Let me double check. Nope, good to go. Do I want to be a boy or a girl? I think I'm gonna go with boy. Let's see, what shade of Mexican am I? Yeah, that looks kind of close, I guess. And generic hero face. Oh, all that changes is his eyes. Or his eyebrows. Alright, well, I have brown eyes. Battle Pokemon? Blaziken, of course. Who else would I pick? Oh, there's so many cool ones though, but I gotta go with Blaziken. I gotta go with Blaziken.
This is the Farum region, where we are now. It's a huge island surrounded by nothing but the ocean itself. Farum battles are super popular here, if you hadn't already guessed. The types of battles differ a bit from city to city, so I'll just give you the short and sweet version. To start off, right now we're here in Old Farum Town. It's also known as My Town, and here you can check your battle data and change your settings, stuff like that.
My town.
Don't worry, whenever we head to a new area, I'll give you the rundown. I've got your back.
Thanks, Nia.
Next up is right here, Farum Stadium. This is where the Farum League is held. This is a single-player mode where you battle your way to victory in the official league. Next up is Tellertown, I suppose. Here you can join in casual matches against CPU opponents. When you want to battle against your friends, you should head over to Selen Island. There, you can battle using the gamepad and one additional controller. And then there's Naos City, where you can battle against online players from around the globe. Oh, right, I forgot one other important place. In Techna City, you can learn all sorts of stuff about battles and practice a bit too. I'll give you a nice little walkthrough in the tutorial. Alrighty then, guess I went on a bit longer than planned, but that should be just about everything. Feel free to start off wherever you want, but I think you might be best off heading to Techna City to play through the tutorial and learn the basics of Farum battles.
Sounds good to me. You gotta learn me how to play me some Blaziken.
Here, you can learn about Farum battles and practice as much as you see fit. In the tutorial, I'll teach you all about battling from the basics. In free training, you can use a number of settings to practice however you see fit. I'd recommend starting off with my tutorial. Oh, right. You can use the pause menu during battle to check your Pokemon's move list. It's pretty useful, so make sure to use it.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't need to be live streaming all this. I'll just upload it to YouTube later. Because I'm going to be recording it all anyways.
Choose your Pokemon.
Nothing wrong with getting a little bit of help in practice. It's always good to get some help in practice. You gotta learn how to do stuff.
In this course, I'll teach you all about the basics of the game. Now then, what shall we start with? Alrighty, I guess we better start off learning how to move. Go ahead and try moving your Pokemon. You can use the plus control pad to move around the field. You can also jump with the B button. If you press in the same direction twice on the plus control pad, you can step forward and back or side to side.
Okay, so that's kind of weird. No matter which direction I run, left or right,
Okay,
it automatically defaults to moving forward towards the enemy. So that's kind of weird.
Next up, we'll learn how to attack. Press this button to use long-distance attacks.
Which button?
Long-distance attacks are called ranged attacks. Try to land a few ranged attacks.
You don't say.
Nice!
Sweet! Guess it's a basic Ember. Homing
Next,
attack.
Press this button over and over again. You'll launch an attack that'll chase down your opponent.
Got it.
Nice! Keep it up.
I just noticed the little
Alrighty
Scolipede
then.
in the background.
Now here's the important part. All battles consist of two states, field phase and duel phase. At the start of the battle, where we are right now, is field phase. And this is duel phase. You can tell which phase you're in by checking here. Now then, how do you go about changing phases? Well, you see, if you land a certain type of attack, you'll shift phases. Let's check out this demonstration.
Sorry, getting put on the chair. Say what?
Alrighty, now try to shift to duel phase. Try to hit your opponent with this attack.
Yee.
Okay, now you've changed the phase. In duel phase, you can dish out some serious damage, but close quarter combat is risky too. Here's where the real battle goes down. But you'll need to be careful. The way you move around differs a bit from field phase. Let's practice moving around in duel phase. By pressing forward twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a forward dash step. By pressing back twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a backward dash step.
Ah, look at
You
Basin.
can jump using the B button.
Flips and such.
In duel phase, the action is highly varied.
Whoa.
All right, that should be good.
Crazy. This is just weird.
Land a certain attack on your opponent, and you'll shift from duel phase back to field phase.
Ah, Blaziken is just so cool.
You can also just land a bunch of hits and send them flying back into field phase like this.
Flying.
Someone with wits like yours has probably already figured this out, but battles will involve shifting back and forth between field phase and duel phase. Plus, and by that, I mean you'll fill up your synergy gauge.
Ah, I skipped it because she talks and then stops talking and then... I don't know what she said. I just know something about synergy gauge.
We'll talk more about how to use the synergy gauge later on. Ah, right. I forgot to tell you. You can block by pressing the R button. By blocking, you can all but completely defend against your opponent's attack. Alrighty, let's try to block an attack.
Blaziken,
Just
block!
hold down the R button and you'll be fine.
Okay, so it specifically has to be R. It can't be ZR. That's a little bit... that kind of makes sense why the controller only had the one R button. A little bit annoying
Whenever
because the
you're in a
ZR
pinch, just
and
press the
ZL
R
are
button.
definitely the more comfortable
Don't
buttons to
forget.
press. Just whatever. Synergy burst!
Alright, keep an eye right here on the screen.
Yes!
This is your synergy gauge. Your synergy gauge will fill up as you land or take hits. Once your synergy gauge is full, try pressing the L and R buttons together.
Oh, this is what I've been waiting for. Mega Evolution.
Your Pokemon used its synergy burst. Your Pokemon will be superpowered while it's in synergy burst. Wreak havoc with synergy burst.
Get set, get rid.
You can use a burst attack once during every synergy energy burst. Try using a burst attack. Land a hit to deal some huge damage. You definitely don't want to miss your chance.
Tutorial finished.
Tutorial finished. Alrighty. Well, before I actually go into this next one, my limit on YouTube is only about 50 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, and then I'll go ahead and continue on the next one.